Hello everyone, welcome back to two men wearing hats playing golf. Well, you're playing golf, I'm trying to coach you around tonight.
Well, yeah.
This is Alf, this is the Toolbox, second session. Like I said last time, we're going to be out here on course at Ickleton tonight, so we're probably going to get 9 holes in, I would imagine. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Right, so this first hole, it's about 310 yards. The best way to play it is to lay up just before the water, and I think it's about a 160 shot, 170 shot, so it's not like I won't even say a long iron for you. Just plod one down there into fairway and then we wedge it over.
Maybe a 7.
For a second shot. Yeah, 7. It is slightly into wind tonight, yeah. So I think whatever gets you 160, it's a safe shot and a good club.
I'll go with 7 because I don't quite know what's happening with 6.
Tidy. Windy conditions for us tonight, Al.
I know.
So a little bit into wind, a little bit off at left. I think bunker's probably a good line, you know. If you're not bunkering distance,
yeah. If
you can just get it starting down there.
But that's the sort of place I was aiming.
Yes,
I wish
yeah.
Right at that because I usually come left.
Got you, yeah, like it. Yeah, so green, isn't it? Yeah. Straight at green.
Yes, pretty much.
Nicely. A little bit clean. Good shot though. Oh, it's close. It's close, yeah. I think a little bit of thinness just added a bit of distance to that one, didn't it? Tidy shot though, mate. Good start. Okay, so as Al goes and gets his 52-degree wedge out in his bag, we were just discussing what the crack is with this shot. Slight downhill lie, meaning it's going to come out a little bit lower, a little bit flatter. We have got a tree in our way, which means that our start line's got to be a little bit more nearer this bunker, but thankfully Al is a drawer, so if it draws we're good, and if it stays there we might have a bit of bunker trouble, but it's not the end of the world. So build your stance, make sure you're balanced when you get in there. Oh, it's a super strike. Has it just gone a little bit left? Yeah, that's just left of green. That's actually a pretty good effort from there. I know we didn't start it right as where we wanted to, but considering the severity of that lie, that was a good shot, that, mate.
Yeah, hopefully. Just
left of green there.
That way it's gone. What's it when pin's close? I'm not a fan of that.
Well, my initial thought would be let's disregard where the flag is. I want you to play the percentages here. So I want you to chip it, if you can get it anywhere on green, it's fine.
Yeah.
And then 2 putts maximum.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
That's your mission. Ooh, just a bit firm, weren't it? I think the safer option is to put it, you know.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Get myself on there, I think I control distance a bit better.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, mate. Giving yourself as much control as we can.
I don't think line's too bad.
Yeah, it seems to be sat up a little bit, doesn't it? Just a little bit shy. That's a pretty good pace. Nice and firm at that right edge.
Yeah.
Well done. Good save. Not too bad that, mate. So, putting all things into perspective, let's say that you're a 28 handicapper.
Yeah, because that's probably what I am.
This hole is stroke index 10. You get 2 shots on that, that's a par.
Marvellous.
Yeah, good start. And that was with, I would say, a shot frittered away.
Yeah.
In between that first chip and that first putt.
Yeah. If I played it again, I don't think I'd make the same mistake.
No, I don't
that side or that side.
Yeah, got you. Good start. Second hole, 128 roughly today. We've just had a bit of a discussion. We seem to think that Al's pitching wedge, with this being downwind, is going to go too far. I think a well struck 52, although it's going to bounce short and we run the risk of it in a bunker because there are a couple of bunkers short, I think this still is the club because it takes that long out of the equation. So a nice centered strike, good swing on it. I think you're good. Yeah, it's okay, just near them steps. Wind probably had more of an effect of what we thought it were going to do that time, didn't it? If you'd have gone wedge then, any further on that line is in the water, yeah, so good kind of half bailout that one. So my thoughts were this shot, right? If you're going directly for the flag, we're going to need more loft because you need to get over that little bit of a knoll. See what I mean? So you kind of need to pitch it on green. If we're playing safe, which again, thinking about shots and stuff, you get 1 shot on this one.
Yep.
I think worst case scenario, if we think about making a 4, if you want to go slightly right at flag and again play for a chunk of the green, you'll still give yourself a chance of a 3. Yeah. It's an easier chip shot, and I think worst case scenario it's going to be a 4. What do you reckon to that?
Yeah, I think bailing out
a little tiny bit.
Yeah, because we've got this bunker as well. If I just get rid of that,
yeah,
knowing that if I do mess it up, it's just going down grass.
If you hit a perfect length chip into the middle of green, you've only got 15 foot there.
Yeah.
And you might be able to make that one as well. So.
Yeah.
So club selection wise, I won't go as less lofted as what we did on last. I won't go 8 iron just because we've got a bit of thick grass to get it over.
Yeah.
So somewhat, I don't know, something like a pitching wedge 52.
can do 52.
Would you be happy hitting something like that, yeah? Just a bit thin.
Just in.
Just didn't quite get that ground, did you? So another putting opportunity again. See if you can save a 4 from here. Let's have another go, see if we can get that strike right. Nicely, great shot. Much better that, mate. Well done, good adjustment. Brake wise, what are you seeing?
So, this is where I'm bad. 'Cause it looks as if it goes left to right, and then maybe level out a little bit.
It does go left to right. It's probably a little bit more severe than last one, yeah. So I would probably say a 1.5 foot outside left me. One thing you just have to be cautious of, for a putt of this length, it is like downhill, so it might be a little bit quicker than what you've been used to. So, yeah. If you almost played it like the hole was a 1.5 foot closer to us,
yep.
Do you know what I mean?
With you. Right, I've got one.
Could be good. Could be really good. Oh, just went a bit more, didn't it? Well in, good one.
I'll take that one.
Yep, 5. I'm going to get a lot of information today off how you play golf, because we haven't really spent that much time on a golf course together, have we?
No, it's first time.
Yeah, first time ever. So we've done like a lot of swing lessons. We just touched on off camera. We've not done any short game really at all. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good for first and foremost for me to see what your strengths are when we get out here in a slightly pressured environment, because I know even though it's just me and you going round and we said we've got unlimited mulligans and stuff like that, it's on camera, it's going out to people, isn't it? Yeah. It's probably more daunting for most people than what a normal round on a Saturday with the mates would be. So
the entire world's going to see it.
If you play good here, mate, you play good anywhere. We did just say off camera, fade is the bias with the driver, so we're going to go S-bend, similar to Piers' line, and then see if we can leak it back off of that. Just faded off to right, so looking on 8th. So obviously not the desired result we wanted off the tee, but this is going to be a case of how good are we at salvaging a bad hole now. So yeah. We've got, I think you've got a good shot is 150, we've got a task of getting it over these trees. So yeah. I think it's going to be something like an 8-iron, 7-iron, get you back in play and then see where we are from there, yeah?
I was thinking 8.
8 sounds good, just to give you that extra bit of loft to get it up and over them. Great shot. A lot better. You know that 90% swing you spoke about?
That was it.
Yeah, could tell in my life. A little bit smoother tempo, a little bit shorter backswing, strike was 10 times better. Good recovery with that one there. So we're back in play now. We've got 170.
170.
170 to a front flag up there. So
what is it to clear that bunker?
To clear bunker you've got about 120. That bunker's okay. 60 yards short.
Right, okay.
Danger left, probably be more favouring the right hand side at green. Right hand side at green's where them conifers are. Yep. But if you go straight at it and you hit it nice, then that's
I'm thinking 8 again.
Do you think it's slightly downwind, isn't it? I'd be more inclined to go 7.
7? A
smooth 7, because like we're thinking about keeping your tempo a little bit smoother now, aren't we? Okay. Super strike, just a little bit pushed.
Yeah.
It's okay down there though, we might have a chip off at bunker. That's alright, lovely strike again. Definitely seen some success with swinging it smoother and hitting it better. We've got a mental 64-degree wedge, and I didn't think we'd find a use for it on this playing lesson, but we're short-sided over a bunker, and I think this is actually a good club to use, you know. So only thing you've got to be cautious of is exactly like that chip that we had on second. You just got to slide that club underneath.
Yeah.
Yes, nicely. I did not hold my breath at all then.
A little bit
that were tight, that weren't it? Good shot though, mate. Super from there. I didn't imagine a scenario where you could leave it short at all from there.
I'm always cautious to say, is it straight? I'm always thinking it's the more in it. Maybe slightly uphill.
Yeah, ever so slightly, but I'm saying this is dead straight. If you go straight at this one and it misses either left or right, I'd feel like I'd done by. Oh! A little bit softer pace wise, that was perfect, weren't it? Mate, what an effort. Tap that in. I tell you something though, mate, that is some superb damage limitation, that after a couple of shaky tee shots, to say that it's only took you 5 shots from being, I think you probably had 280 yards and you're on another fairway, that's a really good save, that. And the fact that you nearly got it up and down from short side of bunker, brilliant that. 4th hole now. Just explaining to Al, so it's a straight 90 degrees dogleg right. The way to play it is to go to the corner. The corner is about 180 from this tee box, and then we've got 150 to the green, and it goes that way. So all you've got to do is, what is your 180 yard club?
180 yard club?
Yeah. Bearing in mind that what did you just hit on that last hole? We had 170.
It was an 8 iron I pulled out and hit that.
No, you hit 7 soft, didn't you?
8 iron. Yeah, 7 soft.
So I go 6 for this one.
6.
Just a little bit drawy. That's still a little bit big.
A bit big.
I think we're closing that face down. That's probably what's giving you that little bit extra distance, but yeah,
It was just close the face of it.
So here we are, just in the trees. We have got a gap if we did want to go to the green, but I think it's quite a high tariff shot.
Yeah.
A shot that I wouldn't mind you playing is if you could just punt it down the fairway and we could get it somewhere near 100 yards.
Right.
I think that'd be nice. So it's only 80 yards to get there.
Yep.
It's just going to require, I don't know, maybe like a little pump with a 7 iron, something like that. Poke it out. Well out. Good one. Nice safe shot that, mate. Back into the middle of the fairway. We'll try and get it on green for 3. See if we can escape with a 4 or a 5, yeah? Very skillfully, you've managed to leave yourself just less than 100 yards. Have you got a 100-yard club? We're not sure, are we? We're not sure on distances. I like 52 here.
I was thinking probably a smooth 52.
Smooth 52. Looking at where that flag is, I would not go anywhere near it. So I'd like you to aim just for a fat part at green on this one. Entrance in between 2 bunkers, that's great. Because if you can get it there with right club, you're still only going to have a 20-footer. And we've got a par opportunity after being at trees after 1. So that would be lovely. Just set off a bit too far right, didn't it? That's okay though, we've had a nice bit of a ground bounce. Just short right, it's safe, yeah, we've got a nice little bump and run from there. Maybe it's a bit too defensive that one, weren't it?
Bailed out.
Go for another one and go a bit more full throttle at it, full swing it. Good one. That's better, Al. Lovely distance. Good shot, mate.
It's just that confidence.
Crack of that.
That's all it is. I just pulled out.
What made you pull out?
Just because of the fact that I don't know distance.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
So almost like
fear of going long, I think.
We had to get one wrong to get it right, didn't we?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Do you know what the ultra safe play is on this one here?
Put it on.
Put it, yeah.
That's what I was already thinking.
With you and the stage that you're at right now, if you get chance to put it, put it.
Yeah.
Maybe just a little too firm. Oh, it's had a nice bobble though.
What's it hit? It hit something.
It's sorted you out of that bobble there, hasn't it? More horrific camera work from me, but yeah, that's actually worked out alright that. I tell you something, 2 putts from there, mate, is superb. I've just noticed something with your putting technique, and I just want to change your pre-shot routine, I think, for something that's going to help you, right? So what I want you to do is, I noticed that of the couple of putts that you've had so far, there's been no practice strokes or anything, right? So what I want you to do is to just at the side of the ball, have a couple of practice strokes, and as you're making them, I want you to look at the hole while you're making them, and I want you to really get a feel for how hard you need to hit that putt, yeah?
Yeah.
Just really helps with visualising. And like trace your eyes all the way up and down line as well. Pace is really good. Just a bit pulled, weren't it? Pace was super though, mate. Well in, good save. Beautiful, what a save. Well done, mate, putting master. So we're on the 90. We're currently still on the winter tee because there's a bit of renovation going off. This hole is only 310 yards. Yes, good one. Great shot, mate. Much straighter that time. Just the right hand side of thingy. A lot further than that 150 as well. Probably only got 120, 130 in there. Good shot, mate. 130 to a pin that we can't see, but we can see a big white post in distance.
How does it affect it when it's above?
When ball's above your feet, it wants to go a little bit left. So knowing about your tendency, I think if you were to aim... Distance it shouldn't, no. Only way that it affects your distance is if you were to misstrike it.
I think maybe a soft pitching wedge.
Yeah, I could get on board with that.
Yeah. Because
I think even if you pitch it 115, 120, it's going to bounce onto green, so... I know it was thin. Oh, it's had a crazy bounce. Never ever see it kick right off of that. But you'll be surprised with that. It might just be a bit short at green. It's very safe. Very safe. Absolutely magic shot there, which has left us, what, 20 foot? A little bit downhill?
Yeah, a little bit downhill, I think.
It's a bit of a slippery one, this one. So probably a bit quicker than we'd expect. Brake wise, what are you saying?
I think relatively straight.
It is relatively straight, you know. It's right. It's like that part of the green wants to break one way, this part of the green wants to break another. One thing that I know with this green, if you factor in the bigger picture, it wants to all go down to that corner. Right. See that corner there? So it might just be a little bit right to left,
yeah.
Tiny bit. Pace looks great. And I keep over-egging these greens, you know. I keep thinking that they're slick. It's just still a bit too much grass on them. That was beautiful, that though. Line was mint as well, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Line was super. Well done. 10th hole now, last hole of the day for me and Al. This is like a straightaway par 4. The line is straight over the big tree. The strategy that we've elected again is the slightly safer option, so we're going 6 iron. I think if Alex are good near, we can leave his then like 150, 160. So let's give it a go. Pretty good. Teeny tiny bit heavy.
Yeah.
It's just to the right hand side of the tree. Good though. We've got a Hickleton special here, Al. Ball way below your feet, so definitely expecting this one to go right.
Yep.
Distance wise, we've got bang on 150, and it's a little bit downhill as well. Winds, it's not as strong as what it was.
So play smooth 9.
Okay.
Smooth 9.
So yeah, smooth 9. I think his smooth 9 picture short, you probably get there.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, we've had his briefing for this shot. We've decided to go 8 iron, bump and run. We're going to try and pitch it roughly in that little swale there. It's going to want to kick round to the right and it's going to run most of the way, so. I think for pace it's pretty good. Just a little bit too far left, weren't it?
Yeah, that's all.
Not bad though, mate. 2 putts from there. Be a good save. Get up there.
Too much up it again.
Yeah. Brilliant. Nice one, mate. Lovely way to finish that. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful. That were really good. I know you said to me on one at last tees you did better than you expect to do.
Yeah, I did.
Then that were really good. You hit a lot more good shots than what even I thought you were going to do. So we've obviously got some technical stuff that we need to keep revisiting. Obviously this is a much larger process than practicing once and then playing once.
Well, yeah, it's a 6-month thing and then we're a week in, so.
Yeah. And so I'm really looking forward to, from this point now, progressing it from here and seeing how good we can get now. So, but mate, as a start on course, I know a lot more about your tendencies. That were the main objective for me tonight. I really enjoyed that. That was really good. See you later. Do the usual. Thanks. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you.